Have you ever done the right thing and still had people dislike you? That happened to a man named Daniel. Daniel lived in Babylon and worked for the king. He was honest, he was wise, and he always did his best. Because of this, the king trusted Daniel more than almost anyone else. Soon, Daniel was promoted to a very important position. But not everyone was happy for him. Other leaders became jealous. They wanted Daniel's job. They wanted his success, and they wanted him gone. So they began looking for a way to destroy him. But they discovered something unexpected. The jealous leaders watched Daniel closely. They searched for mistakes. They searched for lies. They searched for anything they could use against him, but they found nothing. Daniel was honest. He worked hard, and he obeyed the law. Finally, the leaders realized something. The only way to trap Daniel was through his faith in God. So they went to the king with a clever plan. "Your Majesty," they said, "you are such a great king that everyone should pray only to you for 30 days. The king liked the idea. Without thinking carefully, he signed the law. From that moment on, anyone who prayed to God instead of the king would be thrown into a den of lions. The trap was set, and Daniel was walking right into it. What happened next surprised everyone. When Daniel heard about the new law, he faced a difficult choice. He could stop praying, or he could remain faithful to God. Daniel knew the danger. He knew people were watching him. He knew he could be arrested. But Daniel refused to hide his faith. As he had always done, he opened his window. He knelt down, and he prayed to God. The jealous leaders could hardly believe it. They rushed to tell the king. Soon, Daniel was arrested. When the king heard the news, he was deeply troubled. He realized he had been tricked. All day long, he searched for a way to save Daniel. But the law could not be changed. As the sun began to set, Daniel was led away, and the lions were waiting. The king feared he would never see Daniel again. Soldiers escorted Daniel to a massive stone den. Inside were hungry lions. Their roars echoed through the darkness. The king looked at Daniel with sadness. Then he said, "May your God rescue you." A huge stone was rolled across the entrance. Daniel was trapped. The lions moved closer. The king returned to his palace, but he could not sleep. He could not eat. He could not stop thinking about Daniel. All night long he wondered what was happening inside the den. Meanwhile, deep in the darkness, something incredible happened. God sent help when Daniel needed it most. Throughout the night, God sent an angel to protect Daniel. The lions could not harm him. They could not touch him. Daniel remained safe. As soon as the sun began to rise, the king hurried to the lion's den. His heart was racing. When he reached the entrance, he shouted, "Daniel, has your God been able to save you?" For a moment, there was silence. Then a voice answered from inside. The king froze. Daniel was alive. Daniel explained that God had sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. The miracle was real. The king was overwhelmed with joy. But the story was not over yet. The king was about to make a decision that would change the entire kingdom. Daniel was lifted safely out of the den. Not a single scratch was found on him. Everyone watching could clearly see that the living God had protected him. The king was filled with joy and immediately issued a new decree. Throughout my entire kingdom, people must respect and honor the God of Daniel. the God who shuts the mouths of lions. But the story was not finished. The jealous leaders who had plotted against Daniel were brought forward. The king ordered them thrown into the same lion's den. This time the lions showed no mercy. They were devoured instantly. Daniel continued to serve the king faithfully for many years. His story teaches us a powerful lesson. Doing the right thing is not always easy. Sometimes it brings danger. But when we trust God no matter what, He never abandons us. Faith is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to trust God even when we are afraid. In the end, God always wins the victory. What would you have done if you were Daniel? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring Bible stories.